Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my Sephora VIB sale wish list. I thought it would be fun to go through and chat about the products that I'm thinking about buying. I usually film my recommendations and wish list all in one video, but usually when I do that, the video is so long and I'm not sure exactly what I want to recommend yet. So I will film my recommendations video once the sale gets a little bit closer. And let me know in the comments below which products are on your wish list because I would love to hear from you guys. Okay, let's jump into it and we'll chat about the products. So honestly, I don't know if I'll be buying a whole lot of blushes in 2018. I feel like I've really narrowed down my collection to blushes that I enjoy, and I don't know, I just don't feel the need to add a lot more to my collection. That being said, my favorite blushes are definitely the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes. They just add a lot of light to the face and they're very beautiful and they make your skin look like it's glowing in a really natural way. So the only blushes that I plan on buying this year are from Hourglass, but their blushes are $38, which is definitely expensive for a blush. But there are 3 colors that I'm thinking about grabbing. Actually, 2 colors and then 1 bronzer. So I'm thinking about grabbing the color Brilliant Nude and then also the color Euphoric Fusion. So I don't know if I'll buy 2 just because they are $38, and if I have to cut something off my list, it might be one of these. I like both of those colors. I can't decide which one to grab. I might grab both of them. I don't know. We'll see. What is your favorite Hourglass blush though? You'll have to let me know in the comments below. I also want to try the Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzer in the color, I think the color Nude Bronze Light. Oh my gosh, these are $50. Okay, I just realized they're $50, but they are significantly bigger than the Ambient Lighting blushes. So the Ambient Lighting blushes are 0.15 ounces and the bronzers are 0.39 ounces. So they're more than double the size. I just don't know if I want to spend $50 on a bronzer, but a lot of you guys told me to try them out. You thought I would really enjoy them. And if they perform anything like the blushes, I do think I would really like how they apply to the skin. The other bronzer on my wish list is the Becca Sunlit bronzer in Capri Coast. I'm working on using up the one that I have, but honestly, I love it so much. It is like my staple bronzer, and that one is $38, and I thought that was expensive for a bronzer. But now that I'm looking at it, you only get 1/4 ounce with the Becca bronzer, and the Hourglass bronzer is like 0.39 ounces. So you do get a good amount of product in those bronzers. I've never seen them in person, so I don't know, you guys. What do you think about the bronzers? Are they worth the money? Should I skip the Hourglass bronzer and just stick with the Becca bronzer? The Becca bronzer is so beautiful, but I feel like the Hourglass bronzer would be a little bit more natural and subtle on the skin. And when it comes to like bronzers and blushes these days, I'm all about like very, very subtle colors. So I'm thinking about it. It would definitely be like a splurge item for me because $50 is like the price of a palette. The only palette that I'm looking at is the Anastasia Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. That retails for $42. And originally I really wanted to pick it up. Like I was going to grab it as soon as they released it, and then I was kind of like, I don't know if I need it in my collection, honestly. And now I'm kind of back to the place where I do want to grab it. I think the colors are basic colors, so a lot of people think it's very boring. They think they can already replicate it with colors in their collection, which I think is probably true to some extent, but there's something about the Anastasia eyeshadow formula that is just so much better than a lot of the palettes in my collection. And not just like the Anastasia formula in general, but everybody is saying that the Soft Glam formula is the exact same as the Modern Renaissance formula, and the Modern Renaissance formula is like one of my favorites, if not my favorite. The shadows are just so smooth and blendable, so if it is the same formula, I feel like I would get so much use out of this palette, despite the fact that I have other neutral colors in my collection. I am planning on grabbing 2 Drunk Elephant products, and oh my gosh, I like hesitate to talk about Drunk Elephant because I just did a review on my channel and people are so passionate about Drunk Elephant in a good way and in a bad way. Like either you love Drunk Elephant and you think it's the best brand ever and their products are amazing and you should never use any other brand, or you hate Drunk Elephant and they're super overpriced and their products are overhyped. I mean, obviously a bunch of you guys fell in the middle and you enjoyed their products like I do, but truthfully, I think Drunk Elephant probably is a little bit overpriced. Like I'm not going to lie and pretend like their prices are all justified because a lot of their products are like $80, $90, which is so expensive. And listen, you guys, I buy affordable skincare. I have so many affordable brands in my collection, but my skin has never been as good as it is right now, and it's definitely thanks to the Drunk Elephant products that I've been using in my skincare routine. I do have some more affordable products that I think are working well, but really my skin was not in this good of shape until I incorporated some Drunk Elephant products into my routine. There are products that I like and there are products that I don't really recommend for the price, which I talked about in my review, but the two that I really want to try are the first one is the T.L.C. Glycolic Night Serum. So many of you guys left me a comment telling me to try this. This was like the #1 recommended product when I filmed that video, so I trust you guys. I'm going to pick it up and try it out. It's $90 and it's not going to be fun to drop $90 on one skincare product, but I'm willing to do it because their products really make a difference for my skin. And then I also want to grab the Protini Polypeptide Cream. This one retails for $68. This one isn't necessarily like a must-have on my list, but a bunch of you guys said you enjoy it. I'm kind of curious to try it out. The only Drunk Elephant moisturizing product that I tried is the Be Hydra. It's like a hydration gel, which I think is good for oily skin, but I don't find that it gives me enough hydration at night. So I kind of want to try out the Protini. I've heard good things about it, but I figure if I'm going to grab Drunk Elephant products, I should grab them when I have a discount. So those two are on my list. Like I said, I would love to try The Ordinary. I just have to go through and decide which ones to try because they have so many products. I am going to buy the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in Light 45. That is like my go-to powder, although recently I've just been using like a translucent pressed powder, but when I want to add a little bit of extra coverage, no matter what foundation I'm wearing, I'll go in with that powder, and I repurchase it all the time. I should stock up during like the VIB sale because I go through it fairly quickly, but I think I'll just grab one of them. It retails for $35, which is not super cheap, but you guys, I can't find a drugstore dupe for that product. I've tried out so many drugstore powders since I first discovered the Kat Von D powder, and nothing compares to it. Like, I want to find a drugstore dupe because it is not cheap and I go through it pretty quickly, so usually I grab one during the VIB sales. Oh, I actually did have the GrandeLASH on my list, but I can remove it, which is awesome, which will save a little bit of money because I just bought it on HauteLook. A bunch of you guys told me it was available on HauteLook, so thank you for thinking of me because GrandeLASH is like an essential for me. I grabbed one during the last VIB sale and I think I'm kind of coming near the end of the tube, so I did buy it on HauteLook, which is great. If you guys don't use HauteLook, it's amazing. They offer like higher end makeup at a discounted price, and it is a flash sale website, so you know the products are only on there for a few days every once in a while, but if you can catch it, you can get some really good products for a discount. Just like a bunch of really high-end brands. I'll link it in the description box below if you guys are interested, but that's like the only place other than like Sephora or Ulta on occasion that I buy high-end makeup. I buy a lot of my makeup from there, so including GrandeLASH, so I had to throw it out there for you guys. Okay, a lot of you told me to pick up the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm SPF 25. This retails for $7.50, which is a great deal, but I'm still searching for my perfect lip balm, and you guys, I don't know, I must just be so picky. Like, I've tried out a bunch of your recommendations and I like them and they're good, but I haven't found like the perfect, I think this one's like a daily lip balm. I haven't found like the perfect daily lip balm, and so many of you guys recommend this one to me, so I'm finally grabbing it. I would grab it even if there wasn't a sale, but it's just kind of in my cart because I've been wanting it anyways. And I think that's everything. Oh no, one more thing. I do want to try the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I've heard a lot of great things about it, but they never have my shade in stock, and I'm not even sure what color I need. I had it picked out and now I don't know which one it is, so I'll have to go online and pick the color so I'm like ready to go once the sale starts, because I do really want that foundation. I've heard a ton of good things about it, and that is like the next foundation that I want to try. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just kind of fun to chat with you about some of the products that I really do want to try, but I would love to hear from you, so make sure you let me know in the comments below which products you are thinking about grabbing so I can chat with you guys about them. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will film my recommendations video very soon, so stay tuned for that one. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.